In the glittering world of television, where poise and confidence are part of the daily script, no one could have imagined the deeply personal storm brewing behind Kat Timpf's radiant smile. A beloved Fox News personality known for her quick wit and sharp commentary, Kat was preparing for one of life's most beautiful milestones, welcoming her first child. But fate, ever unpredictable, had other plans. On February 25, 2025, Kat gave birth to a healthy baby boy, a moment that should have been bathed in nothing but light and celebration. Yet just 15 hours before going into labor, she received a phone call that changed everything. Her doctors had confirmed it. She had stage 0 breast cancer. Imagine the weight of those words crashing into you, just as you're packing your hospital bag, timing your contractions, and bracing for the incredible transformation of becoming a mother. It was a cruel twist, a collision of two life-altering events, one filled with joy, the other laced with fear. But even in the face of such emotional chaos, Kat didn't break. She braced herself, dug deep, and stepped into both battles, motherhood and cancer, with unflinching courage. When most people hear the word cancer, their minds race to the worst. But in Kat Timpf's case, the diagnosis came with a rare kind of silver lining, one rooted in timing. She was told she had stage 0 breast cancer, clinically known as ductal carcinoma in situ, or DCIS. It's the earliest possible form of breast cancer, so early, in fact, that the abnormal cells are still confined within the milk ducts. They haven't spread, they haven't invaded, not yet. Doctors consider it highly treatable. Survival rates are excellent, but make no mistake, it's still cancer. And to hear that word, especially in the final hours of pregnancy, is nothing short of earth-shattering. The medical team reassured her that the cancer had not spread, and for that, there was relief. But the questions loomed. What next? What does this mean for my baby, my body, my future? In that moment, Kat Timpf became more than a new mother. She became a woman facing war on two fronts, with nothing but faith, fierce love, and a spine of steel to guide her through. As the world outside spun with headlines and breaking news, inside a hospital room, Kat Timpf was living a story of her own, a deeply personal drama that many wouldn't believe unless they heard it from her lips. With an IV in her arm and a baby on the way, she found herself juggling cancer consultations and contractions. Most would collapse under the pressure. But not Kat. She leaned on one of the few weapons still in her control, her sense of humor. In between contractions, she joked with nurses about what kind of dramatic birth announcement she should post. Cancer and childbirth in one day, top. That tabloids, she quipped with a smirk. Even as she faced two of the most intense experiences life can offer, life and potential loss, she chose laughter. Not to mask the fear, but to meet it head-on. It wasn't denial. It was resilience. Humor in Kat's world was not a shield to hide behind. It was her battle cry. And in those surreal hours before and after her son's birth, she reminded everyone, watching, doctors, nurses, friends, and fans, that strength doesn't always look like silence or stoicism. Sometimes it looks like a joke cracked at the edge of heartbreak. For many, a diagnosis of stage 0 might feel like a warning, something distant, something to monitor. But for Kat Timpf, it was a call to act, and she did so with fearless clarity. After intense discussions with her medical team, Kat made a decision that shocked some and inspired many. She would undergo a double mastectomy. It wasn't a choice, made lightly. But it was one made with purpose, to eliminate the cancer completely, and to minimize the risk of it ever coming back. She was not just thinking about herself anymore. She was thinking about the life she had just brought into this world, about her future as a mother, about the years ahead that she planned to live, fully and fiercely, and while the public poured out support, the internet did what it often does. It criticized. Unsolicited advice flooded in, strangers questioning her decision, suggesting alternatives, doubting her doctors. Kat stood her ground. She made it clear. She trusted her medical team, and more importantly, she trusted herself. The body that carried her through childbirth was now preparing for a different kind of survival, and she wasn't about to let noise from the sidelines shake her focus. In her own quiet way, She reminded us all that bravery isn't just about fighting cancer. Sometimes it's about ignoring the crowd and doing what's right for you. In times of trial, we discover who truly stands with us. For Kat Timpf, the outpouring of love was nothing short of extraordinary. Fans flooded her social media with words of encouragement. Colleagues reached out. Friends and loved ones circled around her like a fortress. And through it all, Kat did something many public figures shy away from. She let people in. She didn't hide behind a polished press release or a carefully worded statement. She opened up. She shared her story, her fears, her hopes, and her plans. And in doing so, she became not just a news personality, but a symbol of perseverance. Kat expressed her deepest gratitude for the support she received. Every kind message, every heartfelt comment, it all mattered. It lifted her during the quiet, painful moments when the cameras were off and reality hit hardest. But it wasn't just words that carried her. It was her own grace. While many would crumble, Kat stood tall, not because she wasn't scared, but because she knew she wasn't alone. And that, perhaps more than anything, became a crucial part of her healing, knowing she was seen, supported, and surrounded by compassion. Balancing new motherhood is a challenge in itself. Sleepless nights, endless feedings, the emotional weight of protecting and nurturing a new life. It's an all-consuming transformation. But for Kat Timpf, it wasn't the only battle she was fighting. Alongside the diapers and lullabies were doctor visits and surgical consultations. While other mothers were recovering with soft blankets and baby snuggles, Kat was preparing for a double mastectomy. Her body, already pushed to its limits by childbirth, would soon endure more, and yet she showed up for her child, for herself, for her future. Kat's story isn't just one of survival, it's a testament to dual strength. The kind of strength that cradles a newborn in one arm and faces down a cancer diagnosis with the other. She didn't retreat. She didn't let fear write her story. She rewrote the narrative, one in which motherhood and medical resilience walk hand in hand. To call her inspiring would be an understatement. She became a mirror in which countless women saw their own pain, their own power, and their own will to push forward. Kat Timpf's story is more than headlines and health updates. It's a mirror reflecting the unpredictable blend of joy and struggle that life so often delivers. From her experience, we're reminded of the urgency of early detection. Stage 0 breast cancer may sound manageable, but it still demands attention. Kat's swift action shows us that being proactive about our health, no matter how busy or joyful life may be, is not just important. It's essential. We also learn the value of authenticity. Kat didn't sugarcoat her journey. She didn't hide the hard parts. She showed us the raw, unfiltered moments, the ones that matter most. And in doing so, she gave countless others permission to speak out, to seek help, and to share their own stories. Most of all, her resilience teaches us that even in the darkest hours, hope has a place. Whether it's through humor, honesty, or the comforting arms of those who care, strength often lies in the little things, moments of laughter, the courage to speak up, the decision to fight for tomorrow. Kat Timpf's story isn't just hers anymore. It belongs to all of us who choose to rise in the face of fear and keep going. Kat Timpf's journey is a striking reminder that behind every public figure lies a deeply personal story, one that can move us, teach us, and unite us. Now we turn to you, our viewers, our community. What did you take away from Kat's incredible strength? Have you or someone you know faced a similar life challenge? How did you find the courage to carry on? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else. And if this video moved you, if Kat's courage resonated with you, don't forget to show your support. Hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful, real-life stories from the world of entertainment and beyond. And be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a moment that matters. From heartbreak to hope, from struggle to strength, these are the stories that define us. And here at Hollywood Haven, we'll be here to tell them. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and stay tuned.